The revitalized Los Angeles Clippers face off against the athletic Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Saturday night basketball here on 2K Sports.
All eyes from the Western Conference in this game as the Oklahoma City Thunder play this one at home. Hi again, everyone, as we welcome you to our Saturday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And it's time to check the starting five, brought to you by T-Mobile. Now let's take a moment for this Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, looking at the Clippers, what do they need to do to secure a win?
Well, Kevin, they'll want to focus on working together to make sure they get good looks. They had the worst field goal percentage in the league last season, which signifies to me that they weren't all on the same page offensively. We'll see whether another summer has helped smooth off the rough edges and allow them to get better.
Clark, how about Oklahoma City? What's the key for them?
They've done an excellent job getting to the foul line an awful lot here recently. So what do you have to do? You got to make sure you make them shoot over good defense without fouling. Don't give them chances at the foul line.
Well, looks like a good matchup. Thanks, Clark. And the Clippers have possession. Oklahoma City coming up empty. Kamen inside. Kristich is there. Gets in close. Got some favorite players in the NBA, Clark, and Chris Kamen is one of them.
He sure is, because he's so skilled with his back to the basket. He shoots it with both hands. He rebounds effectively. He's selfless. I think this guy is really a solid NBA center in the old school mode. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's comfortable and content to do that.
And here is Davis. The Thunder making the shot. Griffin, guarded by Green. The jump hook. Good.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Here's Westbrook. Down low. Durant plays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. And the Clippers have possession. Great anticipation.
You have to play smart with the ball in your hand.
Here's Harden. Drops in the breakaway layup. And here is Davis. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Thornton. Rebound by Jeff Green.
They got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing.
To Harden. From inside, the Thunder will hold on to it. Thomas is in at center. Here's Westbrook. Durant backs in. Thomas passes it back. It's Durant on the wing.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
On defense, Oklahoma City, they lead by 4. Barron dumps it off. Here's Kamen, drains it from short range.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
The Thunder with the lead.
Here we go, Thunder.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Kamen with the rebound.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him. For the...
Here's Westbrook. 2:04 left in the first. To the paint. He has 6.
That was ferocious. And he hung on the rim as if to say, your basket is my basket.
And here is Davis. Pops it up.
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook is called for the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, he played that one beautifully. Textbook. Saw where the ball handler was headed, got there first, and set his feet. Outstanding defensive play.
The Clippers with a chance to retake the lead. Campbell gently plops it in.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
And here are the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Here's Livingston in close. The putback is good.
He is so good on the offensive glass, in part because he assumes every shot is a miss. That's why he was ready for the tip-in.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Thornton. Nails it from close range.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Oklahoma City trailing. Lead pass down low.
A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time.
Easy point. Come on.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. And the Clippers have possession. To Kaman. Thomas is there. Laid in with the D draped all over him. He's got 10.
Sometimes the most impressive moves are the ones that get the least attention, but not this time. Best shot of the game so far.
Right there. No.
Green got it up. Misses the buzzer beater. The Clippers with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, they've really made a point of getting into the lane and scoring the ball inside. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though. 16-14. And here we go, ready for some more good action in the second quarter. And let's get an update from Cheryl Miller, who's over on the sideline.
Well, I had a moment to speak with the head coach of the Thunder. He told me that he feels a faster tempo would benefit his team. He said this team has great speed, and if this turns into a high-paced game, they'll have an advantage. Get ready for a ride, guys.
Looks like we might have a barn burner.
More and more teams are playing up-tempo basketball, and I think it's great for the league. It's a fun and exciting brand of basketball to play and to watch.
And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. To Collison from short range. Graceful finish.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. It kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfect.
On defense, Oklahoma City.
Despite his height, he's choosy with his dunks, but when he does, make way.
And here are the Thunder now.
Watch outside.
Down low. Collison connects from in close.
Way to distribute the basketball.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Camby. Hits the jumper.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Livingston to the paint. Right into the bucket with the dish. And it's stuffed in by Collison. Los Angeles calls timeout. Some changes for the Thunder. And here is Davis. Here's Gordon. Plays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack. Nice shot by the 2-year man out of Indiana. Here comes Westbrook, trailing by 4. Davis is there. To Green. The tray. Kept alive. From close range, Westbrook can't get it to go.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
Beautiful feed by Davis.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Butler. Shooting.
Don't miss.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Harden. The shot, no good. And the Clippers the other way now. Harden gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And it's the Clippers' ball. 6-point game. Here's Davis. Rips it down with one hand.
Kevin, they're fighting extremely hard right here. Bit by bit, just trying to pull away.
Here comes Westbrook. Davis is there. To the middle. Here's Collison. Buries it. He's got 8. And here is Davis. 6-point game. Inside. Rips it down off the beautiful pass.
He's not a sensational dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure.
Here comes Westbrook. Takes it up. Lays it right in.
Russell Westbrook played 2 years of college basketball at UCLA, Kevin, and I fell in love with him there. I like his personality, I like his athleticism, and all of that has been on display in his first season in the NBA. He's a guy who's kind of brought that team together with his personality and his presence. And then on the court, you talk about a guy who can finish and defend any perimeter position and who competes hard. He's a promising young player in the backcourt for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City on D. 6-point game. Griffin backs him down. Lofts it up. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
The defense set the tone there on the inside and made a nice stop.
To Harden. From inside. Finishes with the soft touch. They close the gap to 4.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Can be good.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft.
Here's Westbrook. 1:18 left in the half. Flushes it in. He's got 6.
What improvisation. He turns every dunk into something special.
Gordon. Cut out on the tough shot. They're leading 34-28. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. With the pull.
That was absurd. What a jam.
And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 4. Griffin passes back to Telford. The Clippers retain possession.
Excellent job to disrupt that pass. Those deflections are really an underrated defensive play.
Both teams changing it up. Now Gordon. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Kaman. Green with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. And that one's good. Westbrook.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in. Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
The steal. It's one-on-one. Cephalosha, right wing. Can't get the buzzer beater.
This has been a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Yeah, both teams are lighting up the scoreboard. And that concludes the first half. The score, 34-32. And now, it's time for the T-Mobile halftime report. Now let's check out the story of the stats. The Clippers have been finding good looks, as you can see from their shooting percentage.
Yeah, they really seem to be in a rhythm. But can they continue their hot shooting in the second half?
Gotta like what Chris Kaman has done in this game.
Yeah, he's really scoring well so far, carrying the load for this team right now.